So I'm John O'Shaughnessy, and this is my dad, John O'Shaughnessy.
Hello.
Today's date is November 1st, 2015, and I will be interviewing him to find out some information about what it takes to start your own business. So what is the type of business?
Our business, we're manufacturers representatives. We represent manufacturers and sell products to cabinet manufacturers and distributors in the state of Florida. We're a 100% commission-based company.
And what is the name of your business?
The name of our business is Marjan and Associates Incorporated.
What is the primary location of your business?
The primary location, headquarters, is in Parkland, Florida. However, we work out of our homes to save costs. We also have an office in Winter Park, Florida, and my office is in Palm Harbor, Florida.
And what is the size of your business, the number of employees?
We have 4 employees right now.
And is this a family business?
It is a family business.
Who are the members of those involved?
My father started our business in 1975. I joined him in 1979 after graduating from the University of Georgia with a marketing degree. My brother Bob joined us in 1985. He also graduated from the University of Georgia with a finance and an accounting degree. And our brother-in-law Mark Weiner, who graduated from FIU with a marketing degree, joined us approximately 18 years ago.
What made your father decide to start his own business?
He had been an owner in a window manufacturing business. They sold out to a big conglomerate. He became the VP of marketing and sales. He got basically tired of working for large corporations and thought it would be actually good to start something on his own, where he controlled his own destiny. He wasn't making money just for other people, he was making money for himself.
About how much time, money, and planning did it take before the business was off the ground?
He started the business with basically money that his savings. I remember him telling me the story. I was actually at the University of Georgia when he started it. His first commission check was $16. After the first year, he was making basically enough money to pay the bills for the house and was basically profitable at that point. So it took approximately a year. The investment basically was time and his savings. He risked basically his whole financial savings on starting this business.
How did he go about finding a location for the business?
Originally, being a manufacturer's rep, we're basically a sales agency. It's more about territories. The territory that he covered was the entire state of Florida.
After he used his own savings to start the business, did he have to obtain any startup capital from investors?
No, in our business, there's really no startup capital. Again, we're paid commissions 100%. The startup capital, basically, you're paying all of your own expenses, your insurances, your taxes, obviously your gas, hotel expenses, anything that we might spend that comes out of our pocket. But there really was no investors. It was basically his investment money from his savings.
Do you have to advertise at all to promote your business?
What we do is we exclusively represent manufacturers. Right now we represent about 8 manufacturers. We don't really advertise, but our reputation of our manufacturers rep firm at this point, people are aware of who we are, and if there's a good line that comes along, they generally look at our firm. We are, not to be egotistical, but we are the best manufacturers reps in our industry for what we do.
Does the business require any intellectual property rights, any trade secrets or trademarks or copyrights?
For our business itself and our basically Marjan Associates, no. However, we do sign exclusive contracts with the manufacturers, and all the information that we have is proprietized for them. And there sometimes is trade secrets, and we have to basically sign an agreement with confidentiality that none of that will ever, leave our. If we resign from the company, that basically no other people will get that information.
How do you select potential employees that you can trust?
Well, being that it's a family business, in our business it is about trust. Manufacturer's rep, we have contracts with these manufacturers, but if we hired someone that wasn't trustworthy, they could go behind our back and try to take the lines away from us. So the people that we have working our business is 100% family. Again, it's myself as a president, my brother is my partner, vice president, Mark Weiner, my brother-in-law, and also our sister, not related to Mark, is our office manager. So basically we have 100% family in our business, and they're all trustworthy.
How did you decide among interested family members that wanted to be part of the business?
Well, initially my dad started it in 1975. When I graduated from Georgia, I was going to go to law school, decided not to. I had a marketing major. He needed to hire someone to work with him in the state of Florida. He told me if I worked with him for a year, that if I liked it and didn't go back to law school, that I have to move to the Tampa Bay area. Then we divided the state into two areas. In approximately 1985, our largest line we were making a significant amount of money from, wanted us to hire an additional person. And that's the danger of our business, that if we make too much money with a manufacturer, they can put direct factory employees where they pay salaries into those positions. So in 1985, we hired my brother. And approximately 10 years later, we hired my brother-in-law, Mark Weiner. Our business had grown again to a point where we needed an additional salesperson in the field. My dad had retired from the business. And then we also needed help in our office, and approximately 10 years ago, we hired my sister.
What company incentives do you offer your employees?
Our business basically is an income-driven company. We get paid commissions, and then we pay each other. Our company, we pay the employee's salary. At the end of the year, if we make a significant amount of money, we share the profits of the business with the employees. That's how we basically give the incentives. It's not basically during the year, it's at the end of the year, and if we're very profitable, we give generous bonuses at the end of the year.
Do you have a succession plan for your business?
Interesting question, because right now our business is people-driven. The manufacturers that we represent exclusively deal with my brother and I and my brother-in-law. We can't really sell our business, because if we did, the manufacturers probably wouldn't maintain the relationships with our company at that point. So we are discussing succession plans, if it's possible even to have other people come up underneath us. Right now, my brother and I are 50-50 partners in the business. If something happened to one of us, the other person would take over. And obviously, our brother-in-law who's with our business will hopefully in the future be getting some of the percentage ownership of our business as well.
Could you take me through a regular day for you? What kind of day-to-day activities do you do?
We're all entrepreneurs from the standpoint we're all self-motivated. The more sales calls that I make, generally the more commissions that we generate for our company. So sales basically is generating commission. That's what we're looking for. My day can be spent in a couple different ways. One, I have big distributors that I sell to in the state of Florida. Sometimes I ride with distributor salespeople. While I'm riding with them, usually we're selling that distributor more than one manufacturer, sometimes up to 5 lines. When I'm riding in the car with them, I'm training them, and I'm also helping them sell our products. I also call larger cabinet manufacturers in the state of Florida, so on day-to-day business, I may be calling on larger cabinet manufacturers, also sending them generally more than one line. The manufacturers I represent are all related, but they don't compete with one another. That's one of the basic, I guess, we can't have any lines that are competing. If it happened, then the manufacturers would not carry us any longer. So our days basically start early. We're early risers. Usually we're up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're on the road by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Getting home usually well after 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
What is it that makes you feel your business is a success?
If you look at our industry and what we do, the business starting in 1975. Looking back, that's 40 years of our business being successful. Looking at our industry and what we do, to have myself and my brother, also I'm 35 years in this business now, my brother's in it 30 years, my brother-in-law's in it 20 years, and for us to have it survive that long and succeed and be the success that we are, basically it's been pretty remarkable.
What's the best advice you could give somebody about starting their own business?
It's the main thing is you have to find a need, be aware of what you want to do, but there's going to be a risk associated with it. You have to be prepared for failure. That's a possibility. It could happen. But you have to give it your all, 100% hard work. And if you find the need and you put the hard work in and you have the financial ability to last a minimum of a year, it's going to take at least a year to usually get a startup business going. And generally you'll have some success. It just depends. For us, we've been very fortunate.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I wish you luck. I know you'll do well.